channel if you're returning. If you're new here, my name is Tori, and I am going to be planning for the week. Well, let me turn to where I'm supposed to be. Let's see. Yeah, y'all, this thing is holding on for dear life, let me tell you what. So this was the last week that I planned in my memory keeping planner here, because this was the final deadline for my grad school final project, and I was cramming and still trying to get that done into the following week. Hence, this week is blank. It is Friday, or no, it's Saturday the 14th, and I need to back plan all of this, and then I also need to hopefully get ahead. So I figured I would turn on the camera and kind of show you what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to do any habits. I'm just going to do the highlights if I can remember them. And I am going to use another prairie planner kit. This was Animal Lover or Fur Mom, I think is what it was called. And it was like solely about cats. And I don't have cats, so I thought it was funny. But I'm just going to go ahead and use another prairie planner kit because I kind of went a little insane and got all of the pages for this book nerd kit. And like, I don't know what happened. I think she blacked out, because what in the world? So I have a lot to use here, so I figured I'd spread it over the 2 weeks because I have more than enough to go around. So for this week, I even have like duplicates so I can do things twice, you know? I think we'll use, I think I got like a journaling kit. I think that's what this is. I don't know. Anyways, I kind of like this, but I actually need the bottom here because I was spending a lot of time. Well, technically, will this come up? Yeah, no, yes, no. Yes, we love to see it. Also, it's late at night right now, and it's raining, and it's like 10 out of 10 vibes. Anyways, I actually, the one time, I think I even made it a point to be like, I always put things on Sundays because I never stay up that late. Y'all, I stayed up till 3 on Sunday night trying to get that project done because I do not be planning accordingly. So that's tragic. Okay, I think this is like the washi I'm supposed to be using. Yeah, Hobonichi Cousin page 1. But the thing is, I could use okay, let's see. Kind of do a little halvesy situation. And this isn't going to be long enough for this side because it's made for the left side of the spread, but that'll be all right because I can put a box down over here. You can put a box down on either side, apparently, because yeah. Okay. Let's do this one. That's not straight. Okay. There we go. Now, we'll use some of these up here because we can. Kind of using the headers as like a skinny washi up top here. Well, I'm so glad that I'm gonna be moving into a new planner soon, because I don't know if this old gal could take much more. A little concerned for her spine health, to be honest. So it'll be nice to get into a new planner just for the stability alone. Good night, if I could just get this straight. What is the deal? Okay. All right. This one. And one more. All right. And what we can do is kind of put these, probably, let's just put it over here since I'm not going to have all of the sidebar things that I normally have. So we'll kind of Frankenstein these two scraps. Make our own little glitter header over there. Okay. Ooh, I don't know what you could and couldn't see. I apologize. Alright. So, that knocked out some of that sheet. Now the highlights. Let's see. Do this one. Yeah, I think that's got some stuff on it, and that's why it's looking like that. Makes sense. It makes sense now. Why it looks wonky. Had some outline stuff still on it. Okay. So, we had a snow day program today. I had to work today, and it was pretty nice. Got to see some live animals, and the kiddos who attended it loved it. And it was like an animal rescue organization that we have in our state. And yeah, we had a decent turnout, and the little kids just were losing it because the animals, like the animal rescue organization, let the animals like walk around our meeting room, and the kids could actually touch the animals and pet them and stuff. And you would have thought they were going to lose their minds. It was so funny. They had 2 different kinds of owls. A screech owl and I think a horned owl. Or a barn owl. I don't remember. And then they had 2 different kinds of vultures. And they were talking about, like, the importance of our... Like, the importance of vultures in our ecosystem. And their fun fact, because it's not the first time I've worked with them, they always talk about how the vulture's urine is actually a sanitizing agent. Like, they've done scientific studies that show that vultures have a sanitizing agent in their urine, so that if they come across an animal on the side of the road that has some kind of disease, essentially the acid in their stomach kills whatever disease it is, like whether it's rabies or whatever else the animal could possibly contract in the wild. And the vulture's stomach acid is so strong that it kills the disease, and then when its body processes it, its urine comes out with like some kind of sanitizing agent in it. And so yeah, the lady likes to say that if you had a vulture urinate on your hands would be clean. And I'm like, that sounds like an oxymoron. That doesn't sound quite correct, ma'am. So it's funny to like see all of their reactions to that interesting trivia. Because none of them are quite convinced, I will say. Alrighty, I need another box. I think we'll use another big one for... No. Where did the... Oh, they're over here. Alright. Nope. Just kidding. Oh, it's these boxes. Okay. So use those. Okay, one of these ones I want to use. Oh, I like that. It's the double spread, double page. Do I want to? Do I want to? Let's just do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. You know, why not? Alright, let's see. We can't make some magic happen here. I'm gonna go a little bit lower than the grid though, because I know they're bigger boxes. Am I better than everyone else? No, I'm just kidding. That was awesome. I love that. That is so freaking cute. Stop, it's adorable. Okay. Now, we'll do some boxes for the work week. We'll use the Hobonichi cousin boxes. Let me find a pin that will work on this paper. Do I have a pin anywhere? Bueller. I thought I had my pin. Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay, so we worked literally Monday through Saturday on accident. Leave it to me to work on accident on an extra day. I just didn't think about it. And then my boss was like, you know, you overworked, right? And I was like, oh, did I? She was like, yeah. So, but that's all right. I will get the time back. All right. Oh, that was a scary looking R there. I can't talk and write at the same time. It's very hard. I'm not a skilled multitasker in that department. Though I don't know a lot of people in the planning space who do it successfully. Like, from what I can tell from watching everybody else's videos, nobody can really talk and write well at the same time. So I feel like I'm in good company. Alright, work, and work, and work, and work, and work. Okay, nope, not straight. Oh my goodness gracious. One of these days, I will get a sticker down straight, I promise. Today is just not going to be that day, apparently. Alright, so we've got pink and green rotating, which I think is cute. And now, this will probably be the only time that the arrows are actually right. Let me use this. Okay, so this was there. And then I did to 4. I'm pretty sure I did 4. Or did I do 5? No. I did 5 here. Yeah. I think it was like 4:30 actually. 4:30. And this is just kind of all over, but I'm going to go to 4 as well. You'll see here in a second. I had to travel to Jackson for a symposium on Thursday, so I was kind of working all day really, but then I had to work until 2 on Friday. Then I worked until about 2 today. Alrighty, so did all that. Into let's see. Okay. And do I have another? I think I had 2 here, right? Yeah. So I could do this car one. And I took part of, like, on the way back home, I took part of the trip through the Natchez Trace Parkway. And that's always a beautiful, like, drive, even though if you're trying to get somewhere from point A to point B quickly, that's not the move to make. But it just happened to be where I was in Jackson. My maps routed me back through the Natchez Trace, and I wasn't quite mad at it. It was really, really beautiful, because our weather at this time of year, it's technically winter almost. I think the first day of winter is like the 21st, and this is the week before that, but I don't know, it was like all the trees look like fall, even though we're supposed to be in winter. So I want to see, now that I'm thinking about the dates though, where are we at? We're at 9 through 15. I do not have numbers for that, so I'll write them in. So Monday was the toddler and baby program. Uh-oh. Goodness. I'm like, what else did I do? I already don't remember. Okay. Monday. So then... Alright, we had graphic novel squad at 4, which that is a program that's going to go away in 2025. Attendance has kind of waned, so I feel like we need to move on to something else. And that's alright. Alright, we had... let's see. What did we... Maybe... Man... I had this at 10:30. Where is time? I don't even know anymore. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and do the trash icon here. Wednesday was a lot of stuff too. So this was branch outreach. And we had a pretty successful ornament painting program. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that because the kiddos were, I just, you know when you're, I don't know, for those of y'all who work with kids, you know when you're doing something that you're having the kids do that you know their families are gonna love. Like, not necessarily, they don't really get it, but that's because they're kids and they don't know the memories they're making in the process. But it's one of those things where, like, if they took it home and they gave it to their mom, that's probably going to be on their tree for, you know, the rest of their childhood and into adulthood, you know? And I like that idea that we made something for them and with them that people are going to cherish for, you know, years to come. And it's just a little Christmas ornament, and I love that. All right. So this next part was, let's see. I drove to Jackson, and I actually ended up in Flowood, which is basically the little neighborhood of Jackson. And I wanted to go to the indie bookstore, but I ended up having being closer to the Barnes & Noble. So I felt kind of bad, but you know, it is what it is. I ended up finding that their Barnes & Noble in Jackson, yo, I was shook. It has hobonichi products. I bought another A5 hobonichi, like the commonplace book that I have, that's the botanical plant, and it's their A5 notebook with the, I think it's the Sands and Tomoe River papers, or is it the Tomoegawa? I don't remember. I bought one of those. I bought a Stalogy because I'm crazy, and they had Kakamori paper there. They have like, I mean, they had Stalogy, hobonichi, moleskin, rhodia, and Kakamori paper. And like, I've been to the one in like, so Tuscaloosa, I've been to that Barnes & Noble, and they only had like Stalogy, and I think they had, well, they had moleskin and Leuchtturm, like this, like the Jackson one did too, but the Tuscaloosa one didn't have Kakamori paper and stuff like that. So, and no, I didn't buy a Stalogy last. I bought another Good Ink Impressions notebook, and I was just so excited to stumble across that. Like the Kakamori paper, it was in these really, really nice hardbound cloth covered notebooks, and I wanted them, but I knew that they were so pretty that I wasn't going to use them if I bought it, you know? Like, you just have those notebooks that is like, it's too pretty to mess up, and I don't want to do that. So I was like, I'm not going to spend my money on that, even though I really love that. But it's just kind of like not going to be worth it, because I knew I just would let it sit somewhere. So, let's see. Got home, we did. Alright, I don't know why I put that there. That's not what I did. I think that was up here. So I'm going to move that. Alrighty. I need to white that out, because that's not what I did. Alright. Let me do this one. Okay, and then do then Tuesday. I think I just did more. I did, what did I do? Alright, Wednesday was that. So, Friday was, let's see, mail. Do this clock with it. Just for use of the stickers. And then after that, I'm not sure what else I did. I think I just read. I know that I read some of my book. But I think I did a pretty early night because I had to work this morning. And then we had the snow day program. Then another one at, so I don't think I did anything else that either. And I know I did take a nap. That's what I did. I'm just gonna write that in. And Devin wanted to watch the absolutely bonkers documentary about some guys in Tupelo. So that is going to be the week. I'll probably pick up the next week in the same stickers. So it'll kind of be another version of this in the next week's plans. I don't want to do the highlights just yet because I need to think over what happened in these days. But yeah, so that is kind of how I work on back planning when I don't get to my planner. And this is just a memory keeper so I can look back on it for reference of what my day was like, because I toss a lot of what I use in my rings planner. And this is what I keep. So if you have any questions about anything, feel free to put them in the comments below. I would love to speak with you all. And if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.